Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the double. I got it. Two times.
That's crazy.
You got three down. Kill. 6-6, bullet high. Mike's 50. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Tight dog.
On first down, Knight. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Topper! Get it!
From the gun, Knight. Flushed out right, and he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun again to Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
3.5 to go, first quarter.
50 to Mike. Let's get off the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Knight. Green with a catch left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on first down. Knight, flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
How you looking, Lou? You down 14.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Here we go, here we go. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
65. 57.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. Goodwin able to haul it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Like 80.
On first down, Coleman. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The running game's played a huge part of getting them down to this point on the field.
Boy, Lou ain't
I
playing.
say stay with it.
Nah,
keep
can't go like
keep
that.
driving, keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The point after is good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the first
No better than that,
interception of his
boy.
career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just
I got a
tumbling
user
down at this
loop.
moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some
It was a
mentor
pick,
that's going to
boy.
tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he didn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, it's Coleman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Tackled by Jordan Willis. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go. Hey, team 6. Team 6. 50 seconds left. Let's go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
Here we go.
Weakness on the loop.
On first down, Coleman looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Garoppolo now. Being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
I said, what is that?
And his kick is indeed good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Good job. Crazy.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
You just do you chuck the ball up. I'm trying to deflect it. P.I.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
On 1st and 10, Knight. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Chucking shit.
A.J. Green, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Now Bullock to add the extra point.
I ain't going to never get that right.
And that makes it 14-10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
Okay, Debo.
Help him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a gain of 14. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Hey, Echo.
5-2, Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2. Big stop, G. Big stop.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
11.
There's Garoppolo to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
White. Check.
To throw is Garoppolo. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Why do you have an X factor if you can't make that catch?
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good.
Yeah.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. It's a run by Coleman to start the 3rd quarter. He finds an opening past the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've read stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
Set. 10 Lobo.
You. Switch.
X3. 218. Chopper.
To throw again. Knight. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And some room to roam now.
Don't give me those. Look at this. Look at that.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you,
bro, I just got a nice user pick,
but
boy.
you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back.
Hey,
Mr. Referee. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Every time I get close to goal, I
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage.
They're just not holding
Instead
that much.
now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. I probably wish they would have now. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So it's his 3rd field goal now with a ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, I need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, we got 3 downs.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Defense,
and
boy.
room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Off the play fake. Knight going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Knight, D Ford. Drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Tennessee. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
11.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The sack by Jordan Willis.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, alert!
57, Mike.
Hey, Delta.
57, Mike, 57.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
General West.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan.
Let's go, Richard.
Intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys
had to make a play.
The football back.
This interception will go on the record of
He
the
caught that with one hand.
As a
Let's go.
receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Here we go.
Some good
Good
games
boy,
going
Richard.
on in the
He
early
balled
window.
in.
This might be the best of the bunch. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman.
We got to do. We got to do. We got to do.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
We got it
And
off.
that makes it a
We
9-point
balled
game.
Makes the score Niners 23, Bengals 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they
That's how
run
you
up
gonna find
and
it
send
right,
this
bro.
one away.
Tell you better use it for practice. I only care
And they will
about
not get a
CFM
chance to return
rank.
this one as it's
Nah,
through the end
that's
zone
it.
for a touchback.
It's cool to get in the top 100 and all that, but
You got nothing today.
I'm good.
You got nothing.
Look, squeeze.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
D Ford.
D Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the
chucking
beginning.
it up.
A great job
Chuck.
defensively. That led to the sack.
Nick.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun. Knight. Now the pressure
Who is
comes,
that?
and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Let's
Credit
go.
the
Give
sack
my
to the
ball
Oregon
back.
Duck to Forrest Buckner.
Let's go. They out
I
here
remember when I was a
mob.
kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain.
Gotta
And
get the
guess
boy,
what?
Lou.
The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And this one will be
The
touched
boy
down
Lou,
inside the
the
40-yard line.
baller.
Garoppolo the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
Watch the safety crease, man.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll muscle his way up to the 40.
Coleman got
for a
152.
pickup of right around 5. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeout.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins got home that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
All the time.
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
You got
here
somebody
on
like Landon
EA
Collins and
Sports.
Keanu Neal. They gonna fumble. I think you guaranteed about 1 or 2
So it's
fumbles a
48
game
to
with them.
football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
At their own 17-yard line.
Richard Sherman in the zone.
First try for the right arm of Dalton here. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. Now Dalton caught Eifert over the middle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down.
It's like it's really easy to run on this game this year. I already know what you're talking about.
So now Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the
I
sack.
don't like that.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Right here.
On 4th down, Knight. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford. And that'll be
D
just
Ford
about
is
all
out
she
here, bro.
wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just
work.
left town. And now
That'll work.
none. Yes, exactly.
That'll
right.
work.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the 49ers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next.